Okay, you guys voted for it. We're back. What does 1,000 coins in this particular project mean long-term for you? Now, we've done HBAR, we've done XRP, we've done XLM, and you guys officially voted for XDC. So let's talk about what it is and what are some price predictions that this could go to over the coming few years. If this is something you like and you enjoy this series, make sure you smash up that like button to a brand new all-time high, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That way you are dialed in this bull market, and we've got more coins to come over the next few weeks. So with that being said, let's get into it. So I guess it's probably worthwhile starting here. What is XDC? Well, it's a fast, secure blockchain that supports trade, finance, real-world asset tokenization, and enterprise applications. Now, I talked about XDC way back when this came out, and I liked the narrative, the whole kind of trade finance bit, making sure that, well, if you're a company, you are tracking exactly import, exports, all that kind of stuff, as well as tokenization, RWA, and everything else. I was pretty bullish about it. I loved what it was doing. I thought it was a great project with lots of innovation, and more importantly, the EVM compatibility chain with smart contract capabilities really set it up for success. The problem I always had was it never really had the volume that I thought would make a success. How wrong I was. And actually, it is growing in stature. More and more people are looking for XDC to start to really make a big move with, like I said, trade finance, developers and creators, and much more. This one is looking very bullish. And like I said, you guys seem to love it as well. Remember, we have got a ton of stuff here on my YouTube channel. We've got the actually series we're talking about right now, as well as some educational content, new projects, my daily live streams, and everything else. But at the bottom here, this is where you can vote on projects you want to see in this series. Simply go over to our posts and you'll see it here at the bottom. And like I said, you guys voted strongly for XDC. So what are some of the big things that are happening that could send this project way higher than it is right now? Well, it recently got listed on Binance US, which is a big deal. And in fact, this hybrid layer 1 is now looking bullish on Binance. And I don't think this will be the first one. We could see this on Bybit, we could see it on Coinbase, we could see it on all of the major exchanges as it's now growing in stature. And more importantly, more and more people are seeing exactly what it's doing. Just to give you some stats, by the way, 261 nodes already on there with 1.3 million accounts and smart contracts over 178,000 so far. This is no longer just a small blockchain. This is really making some big moves. And actually, there are some bigger things coming. Don't forget, they moved to XDC 2.0 and get increasing scalability and security, as well as the Explorer V2 with both NFT, AI, and real-time data. This is going to be really important as these markets build out. And like I said, there is more stuff coming. They really are trying to make the sort of connection between traditional finance and decentralized finance, making sure that RWA and real world tokenization businesses can succeed as well. They also have some massive partnerships with things like Arcax, Verispop, and Spitfire Financial, again, making sure that they can bring real estate finance as well as how new blockchains can work and efficiencies and liquidity pathways. This really is setting up for one of those tokens that, well, people seem to have dismissed, and I being one of them, by the way, that then has a ton of stuff underneath it. And one of the big bits of news is allegedly BlackRock are quietly leveraging XDC for real-world asset tokenization. And BlackRock, well, they're into everything at the minute. No surprise they're into XDC as well. They partnered with the network to build real-world asset tokenization infrastructure, leveraging the ISO 222 compliant low-cost blockchain technology, which we believe is November as a full launch. The hybrid architecture enables institutional grade transactions, as well as integrating with R3 Cobra Bridge, bringing major banks like HSBC and ING to the blockchain. So forget XRP. I mean, don't forget XRP, because that's going to be a great project as well, and I think has got some legs. But actually, XDC is kind of the one that no one's talking about. And this is why this could be an absolute winner if you grabbed 1,000 of those. Again, never financial advice, but important to think about. So BlackRock coming in, Arkham and partnerships, as well as a booming ecosystem. It only feels fair to think about where could XDC go. Don't forget, though, before we do that, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Massively helps out the channel if you want to see this series continue. So where do we sit? Well, by the end of this year, we could be looking at a potential 11-cent price point. Well, that'd be pretty good news. If we start to then scale this into 2026, back into that, we could be looking at maybe 15 bucks. This will all be dependent on scale, by the way. We'll jump forward to 2030. You could be looking at a $76 XDC. We're scaling aggressively. 115, 2031, 165 at 2032, all the way to 2040, $44 on XDC. Now, I know what some of you are going to put, 2-bit, I need it to happen next week. this is all subject to a lot of things happening. Imagine that every global trade company starts to use XDC. Imagine there is a partnership coming between XDC and XRP. This could signify a massive move, and all of a sudden overnight, you got something like XDC skyrocketing in price and really starting to make a name for itself on the global scale. So if you are interested in all of this kind of stuff, let me know in the comments down below what you think of it. And more importantly, understand the potential that sits in front. And like I said, look out for that vote. We'll be doing another coin very soon for you guys here on the channel. So with that being said, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.